A little wet. A little wet. There you go. Should all have clear. Oh, okay, it's in your basket. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Here we go. Let's rock it. Let's roll it. Got everyone in here. Check, 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 check. Here we go.
Here. Here we go. Thank you.
Here we go. Come to attention.
Sir.
Bow, courtesy. Face flags.
Yes, sir.
Bow, courtesy.
Thank you.
And position.
Sir.
Student creeds. I develop myself physically and mentally based on a mild high karate spirit. I will only fight to protect my life and the lives of others. I achieve my full potential, developing knowledge, honesty, and strength. And what's your goal? Black belt excellence, sir. Come to attention. Now, proceed.
That's what that one is.
Here we go. I need everyone to face the person to their right slash left. So, hand these. Liam, come. And then, you guys at home, I hope you guys can see each other, like in the panels, maybe, or unless you have it on speaker view. Then you can only see me. Then unclick speaker view so you can see everyone, because you need to find someone you're competing with. All right. Here we go. Now I gotta be able to see your camera, Josh, so someone can compete with you. There you go. Gotta see your camera. All right, here we go. Face towards partner. Come to attention. Bow, see. All right, hands up, feet together.
Yes, sir.
All right, with your partner. So you'll see your partner, or you. All three of you can compete with each other until Josh gets his camera on. 30 jumping jacks. I want to see who's the faster. 30 jumping jacks. Ready, and that's pretty impressive. Ready, and go! Muscle. Yeah. All right, nice job, and push-up position.
Yes, sir.
All right. I want to see 20 push-ups. I want to see you go the deepest into the push-up. All the way down, all the way up. Who's going deeper while keeping your knees off the ground? We're level 3. Unless we got an injury, which none of us do, should be all the way down. Ready? And go! All the way down, all the way up. Connor. Off your toes, make it all the way down, all the way up. No reason we should be doing that. 20 push-ups. All the way down, all the way up. All right, and stand up.
Yes, sir.
All right, face towards partner, set towards them. Hiya. Here we go, alternating from kicks 1, 1, 2, 2, 10 of them. See if you can kick the highest, but good chambers and rechambers. No. Ready, and go. 1. Who's gonna hold their hands up the longest too? Because that's important. Hands up is. Connor, scoot back a little bit so you're gonna kick Liam. Nice. I've got one more that's gonna be awesome. Alright, and into plank position, facing towards your partner. Plank position. Here we go. You got it. Now remember, you got to keep your back straight, and if your knees touch the ground, we're done. As long as you can. Ready? And go. Back straight. Plank, plank, plank. Hold it, hold it, hold it. So, not like that. That plank, Tim. There you go.
Thank you.
Long as you can. Hold out the longest. We shouldn't be talking while we're doing our plank. We should just be focusing on holding our plank the longest we can. Donner, back straight, thanks. Hold it for as long as you can. I'll give you guys 30 more seconds.
There you go. No, not your knees.
You on his knees?
Not anymore. He was 2 seconds ago.
Gregory, you're done. Donner, Gregory, thank you.
Hold it, hold it, hold it. Oh, Olivia.
Hernandez, Aiden, hello. And time. Nice job. All right, and cut to attention. You can face towards your partner. Bow, courtesy. All right, here we go. We're gonna get started with. Actually, let's do this first. Guys, grab. Oh, we should be holding attention right now, Connor. No. Feet together. All right, when I say go, loud, yes, sir. Go grab a quick sip of water, and then you guys come back here. Ready? And go. Oh, back, 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 back. I gotta hear everyone. A lot of us have a test in a couple days, and if this is how we're gonna test, it's not gonna be good. Ready? And go!
Yes, sir! Free high fives for everybody! Anybody?
Alright.
Air high five. High five. High five. Air high five. High five. Water. Water high five. My water, give me a high five. Please, water high five. Oh, I'm so much.
Yes, sir.
Haley, your square man.
Yes. I have no idea.
Alright, here we go, guys. Come to attention.
Yes, sir.
Wait till everyone's at attention.
Probably on this way.
Hands right back. When I say attention, it doesn't matter what you're doing. You could be taking a sip. No matter what you're doing, drop what you're doing and go to attention. Come to attention.
Sir.
Backwards. Set towards us. Aya! Now remember, when we're set towards our left, it's just like attention. You're laser beam focused on our target, not moving around. Keep our hands up. Sorry. Here we go. We're going to first do a quick review of kickboxing number 1. So we're going to go move by move through kickboxing number 1 a couple times because we should know it. So here we go. Ready? First move. Ready? Reverse hook round. Reverse hook round. And then, ready? Back punch. Back leg round side. And back punch. Hi-ya. Good. And turn. Here we go. Back to your square, back to your square. All right, we're going to move by move. I'm just going to say it now, and you guys are going to do it. I'm just going to say it, you guys do it. Ready? And if you need help, watch the guys over here. Ready? Reverse hook round. Back punch. Round side. Back punch. Hi-ya. Good. And turn. Here's our response. Thank you, guys. Here we go. Ready? Reverse hook round. Back punch. Round side. Back punch. Hi-ya. Okay. And turn. Back to your squares. Back to your squares. All the way to your squares. Here we go. Full speed. We're going to do it a couple times full speed. Number 1. I'll do it with you guys. Ready? And go. round, back punch, round, side. Ay-ya!
You're welcome, sir.
Sorry?
Okay, so there's technically 2 hours because there's beginning and trial or just one?
Just one. Just one eye. At the very, very end. That's how combos are. There's only 2 eyes in the. Alright. And turn!
Start.
Here we go. Number 1 again. Ready? And go! Ay-ya! Good. And turn!
Yes, sir.
Number 1 again. Ready? And go! Hands up, hands up, hands up. Thank you. Good. And turn!
Yes, sir.
Here we go. Number 1. Ready? One more time. And go! Good. And reset. Reset. Back to your square stance and you're facing towards the left again. Here we go. Hands up. Facing towards the left. Hands up. Here we go. Now we're going to be going over number 2. Number 2. So I'm going to say and do the move, and you guys repeat it and do it with me. So ready? First move. Ready? Inside, outside, pressing kick. So inside, outside, pressing kick. Reset. We're going to listen to instructions. As I said, you guys are going to say it with me. So ready? Inside, outside, pressing kick. There we go. Step forward, launch, punch. Reset. We're going to start beginning. Make sure everyone listens to instructions. Ready? Inside, outside, press kick. Step forward, launch, punch. Reverse. Hook. Round, side. Don't worry about saying that. If you do, you're awesome. And back punch. Ay-ya! Good. And turn. Connor. You should be saying it. Ready? Inside, outside, press kick. No, man, it's like a front kick. And then step forward, launch, punch. Reverse, hook, round, side. Back punch, ay-ya! And turn. Yes. Here we go. Now, number 2. It's kind of like Taekwondo number 2, where it goes front punch, lunge, reverse hook, kick, back punch. But it's a little more complicated because it's kickboxing. And we're level 3, and we should be able to do it. Now, remember what I said about being set towards a side. You should have that laser focus all the time. Better learn this now than in front cycle. Setting towards the left, not looking anywhere. What's your target? Here we go. Number 2. Number 2. I'll do it with you guys. If you guys want to sit, you guys can. Let's do it. Number 2. Ready? And go!
I did number 1.
Hi-ya! Good. And turn.
Yes, sir.
Here we go. Number 2 again. Ready? I'm going to do it with you guys this time, and then we're going to turn, and then you guys are going to do it like yourself. Ready? Number 2. And go! Hi-ya! Good. And turn. It's your only warning about responses. Ready? Turn!
Yes, sir.
Turn!
Yes, sir.
Keep that way. Don't change it. Number 2. By yourselves. I'm going to be watching you guys with my evil bird vision to see everyone at once. Ready? And go! Good. Awesome. And turn.
Yes, sir.
Remember, I want quality over height. Height, that's something you guys do at home to build up the height of your slow kicks and your stretching. Something you guys have to do at home to build those kicks up.
Yes,
Right?
sir.
I would rather have good chambers and good kicks at hip level than that at high head level.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Perfect. Here we go. Step towards our right.
Hey.
What's the chamber for?
So it's like a chamber. So it's like a front kick where you're chambering towards the inside. And then you kick, retain. Number 2, ready? On this side. And go! Side. Good. Remember, chamber to the inside. It's not like, not like a stretch. Alright, and turn!
Yes, sir!
Here we go. Number 2, 2 more times. Ready? And go! And turn!
Yes, sir!
Number 2, ready? And go! Good, and turn! Here we go. We're gonna do 2 more times. And make sure, wait, hold on. Where should we be right now? You guys have to have this self-discipline. You guys are level 3. We learned about self-discipline like 3 years ago. We should know what it is and how to do it. Hands up. Where's left? You're not looking at me. Number 2. Ready? And go! And when we're done with the combination, we should still be set towards our target.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And turn!
Yes, sir.
Number 2. One more time. Ready? And go! What did I say? When we're done with the combination, set towards your target. When you're done, you can either hold the last move or not. It's up to you. But we should be facing our target.
Yes, sir. Sir.
Gun to attention.
Sir.
Back to seat. Loud, yes, sir. Take a seat. Ready? And go!
Yes, sir.
Oh, stand back up.
Yes, sir.
1. Response is 2. How long do we bow for?
3 seconds, sir.
So when I say go, bow, courtesy, and take a seat. Ready? And go!
Yes, sir.
There you go. Crisscross party sauce. Looking up at Mr.
All right. So, we're going over this book right here. Now, I know most of you guys have already gone over this stuff, and you've done the tests for these and everything. So, we're going to kind of talk about it a little bit more. So, the chapter we're on today is chapter 2. It is paradigms and principles. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm going to tell you what paradigm is in just a second when we get there. So, paradigms and principles. Now, who has ever heard someone or even themselves say things like, I can't do this, or I'll never be able to do that, or oh man, this is way too hard for me, or anything like that? All right, yeah, thank you for your honesty. That's okay, hands down. So, these things are perceptions about the way things are. They're things that you think to be real, right? But perceptions are all inaccurate or incomplete. Even though the people who have said them or have thought them think that they're the truth.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes,
So
sir.
these things that you're saying, that you think they're real up here. You believe 100% that those are true. That's what a perception is. Another name for perception is paradigm. I know, crazy word. Say it with me. Say paradigm.
Paradigm.
One more time. Paradigm.
Paradigm.
So, a paradigm is a way that you see things. It's kind of like your state of mind and those kind of things, right? That's what that is, all right? So a paradigm is kind of the way you're thinking. Another way of thinking about it is if you are talking that way, if you are saying, I can't do this is too hard, man, I can't do that, you're limiting yourself, right? We talked about this on one of the other words of the month, right?
Yes,
Where
sir.
if you say you can't do something, that's the truth. That's what's going to happen, right?
Yes, sir.
It's the same thing with this, all right? And that's what a paradigm is. Now, another way of thinking about it is there's 3 paradigms, 3 different types of paradigms. The first one is paradigm of self. So that's you saying like something about yourself. So, oh man, I suck at math. That's a paradigm. Or, I can't do a backflip. That's a paradigm. I can't do a front roll. That's a paradigm. Anything that you're kind of looking at yourself and saying either a bad thing, like I can't do something, or I'll never be able to do that, that's called a paradigm, right? But the opposite is true as well. A paradigm is also saying that you can do something, all right? That's a positive paradigm, kind of like we have positive self-talk and negative self-talk.
Yes, sir.
We don't want negative self-talk, we want positive self-talk. It's the same thing here, all right? So the more you can positive self-talk, the more you can say that I will be able to do this, or I can improve, or anything like that, the better you're going to become, all right? Another one is a paradigm of others, so thinking a certain way about other people. So like, if I've never met Mr. Churchman before, he's a complete stranger. And from way over here, I'm watching him, and I think, oh man, he's probably super awkward and quiet and not at all who I want to be around. If I start thinking things like that, when I'm way over here, I haven't even met him before. Do you think that's probably what I'm going to think about him, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I haven't even met him. How do I know that's how he is? Maybe he's the kindest, nicest, awesomest person in the world. But because I already said I'm not going to like him, that's what I'm going to think every time I see him. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
And the opposite's true too, right? If I go up to him and I start talking to him and he turns out to be an awesome person, then that's a positive paradigm. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
And then the last one is a paradigm of life. Now this one is pretty crazy because it has to do with the world in general around us. So, oh man, nothing ever goes my way. That's a paradigm about life. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
So if you start thinking like that, that's what's going to happen. Just like everything else we're doing. All right? So these are what paradigms are. All right? And that's what we have to be conscious when we're like talking to ourselves and to others around us. Right? If we're talking to ourselves, if we say we can't do something, that's what's going to happen. But the opposite is true as well. If I say I will get better or I will improve at blank, whatever blank is, then that's what's going to happen. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
That's what a paradigm is. I know this whole thing, it's a lot deeper than that. So if you haven't read this book yet, which you should have if you're brown red, because you're going into prep cycle, so you're more highbrow, right? This is a very important book because if you read it, you'll see that there's things in here that I'm just kind of going over. And if you read it, then you'll be able to know more about what I'm talking about right now. Okay?
And in all honesty, that's
It's a really good book. You're right. I love this book. All right. And Tim has a question. What's your question?
Can you show me that book?
Here you go. That's what it looks like. The 7 Habits of Highly Effective Teens. This one's better than the people.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. All right. Perfect. All right. Let's go ahead and switch back up.
You don't know what we're doing? We could be sitting here for like 30 minutes and having tea.
Yes.
Take a seat. I didn't say to stand up. Get a
That would be amazing. Yeah, that would be.
Well, no, that's not karate. Everyone stand up!
Yes, sir.
All right, undefensive. Back. Set towards upside. Oh, hands are back. We gotta be loud. Here we go. Set towards upside. Much better. Here we go. Get some music on, guys. Here we go. Kickboxing. Number 8. Well, when you guys do it, I want you really to focus on the chambers between each of the kicks.
Number 8.
Did I say 8? I meant number 2. I meant number 2. So, remember when you do the press and kick, chamber, chamber. There's 2 chambers. Chamber here, do the kick. Chamber here. And set towards lunge punch. And then the chamber for your hook. Round and side. All need to be there. All right. Remember, I want the chambers before the height. Ready? Hands up. Remember, laser focus on your front. And go! Press it. Lunge. Hook. Round. Side. Good. And turn. Number 2 again. Ready? And go! just the chambers, it's the foot position. So with the hook inside, my heel, I'm kicking with my heel. My round kick,
That's all right.
toes are pointed. With my front kick, it's with my heel. Heel up, down, not pointing my toes. Ready? Number 2. And go! And turn! Number 2. Ready? And go! Number 2, let's see you guys on Zoom. I'll watch you guys do it. Good, and turn!
Yes, sir.
Remember, I wanted chambers over height, but none of us should be kicking down here.
Yes, sir.
Unless we're doing some Muay Thai, which we're not. We are picking up at least hip level. Ready? And go! Side. Awesome. And turn. Here we go. One more time. Number 2. Ready? Hands up. Facing your target. Ready? And go! Oh. Good. Question.
So since the inside outside kick or the crescent kick is at an angle, would you perhaps pivot so the or like
Not like that. It's still like a front kick. Alright, because then you turn your hips over and then you're doing that whole thing.
since you kind of go like this at an angle a bit, would you perhaps pivot?
Not necessarily, because you're not turning your hips over. Your hips are still facing this way instead of this way. So it's still here. Wow. Right, so you're not turning your hip towards the back out. Your hip is still facing this side. That's it. All right. And turn. Here we go. We're going to practice just the crescent kick. Just the crescent kick. So remember, it's not like a front kick chain. I'll face towards you guys first. It's not just like a front kick chamber where we're chambering it straight up and then kicking up and down. And like a hook kick, it needs to start at an angle and move around. So we're chamber here at the side, like a pichagi, if you guys ever done a pichagi. Here to the side, kick, all the way around, back down. So you're making it like a rainbow.
Wait, is pichagi like a side kick or no?
Like that, but we're not going over pichagi today. So chamber to the side, kick up and down. Sorry, set towards the side. Ready? Number, we're going to do it 5 times on each side. So when I say go 5 times facing this way, turn 5 times facing the other way. Ready? Hands up. And just go. And go. Connor, last warning, stay in the square, sir. All right. Now remember, when we're doing our crescent kick, this is one of these kicks where we can't kick low. We can't kick low like this. And I'll explain why in a second. But we cannot be kicking this low. So we're going to do those 5 again. You guys need to be kicking at least chest level. At least chest level, right up here. Ready? Face towards the side. Ready? 5 more, at least chest level. Ready? And go. Take it guys. I would say right as soon as it moves. make sure you're looking up here. So here's how we would use our crescent kick in sparring. Here's how we use our crescent kick in sparring. If I can't use any of you, sorry, I can't use you guys. But if I'm facing myself in the mirror, or if I'm facing myself in the camera, alright? So my goal, like, it's not to hit our opponent right in the noggin, at the top of the noggin. Because that's not, heel the top of here, that's not what we want. And then they could just push your leg up and then you fall backwards. That's not what we're going for. Who knows where we're going?
Oh, I just had like this thing, like, I just had like when you scarred me, you did that, and it hurts.
Yeah.
I think we're aiming for the.
Not quite the chest, because
Shoulder?
if we're going for the close, you gotta raise your hand when you answer. So when we're doing it towards the chest, it kind of just like lies off the chest. Or we're just hitting the side, like weird with the side of our foot, and we don't want that. Stomach.
Oh.
Eight.
Oh.
We were close.
I know.
Shoulders close.
Wait, hold on. I know. Neck.
No, nope, not the neck.
Like,
Does anyone know what it's called?
collarbone?
Yes, a collarbone. High five. So there's the top of your shoulder. Go down. You should feel a bone right there. That is your collarbone. That is what we're aiming for. That bone right here.
Oh, mine moved.
So here's the back of your shoulder. Go down. This is your collarbone. If you guys didn't know, the easiest bone to break in your body is your collarbone. And that's why we're targeting it. That's why we're using our heel and not our toes. We're using our heel.
Guess what, Mr. Churchwell, when you kicked me, it was only at the top of my head, not here.
I know, because you moved away. It's okay, don't worry. But we're hitting it on the collarbone. That's where we're hitting it. All right, question?
So after you do it, so it comes right here, would you redo it or slide back?
When we're sparring, it would just slide right down. Because if you hit it, you can't really rechamber. But and when we're doing it like in our combinations, I want a chamber and a rechamber, just like with the rest of the kicks. Now, it's not only to hit with our collarbone. It's not just to hit our collarbone. It's also to move his hand out of the way. So this sweeping motion, this is why I want it at your chest at least, because when we're doing this, we're moving the hands out of the way or freeing them out to bring their hands up, which we can do other things as well. All right? So everyone set towards us. We're going to start with our collarbone situation here. Everyone should be able to see themselves in the mirror, sort of, ish. If not, find somewhere where you can see yourself in the mirror. We're going to do those 5 again. We're going to do those 5 kicks again, and you should be aiming for your opposite collarbone. So if I'm kicking with my, if I'm kicking with my left leg, I'm aiming, starting over here, aiming for my left collarbone. Just like that. So you bring it up and down with the chamber. Obviously, I didn't do it there. But with the chamber, hitting the collarbone 5 times on each side. Ready? And go! And for that collarbone. And for that collarbone. Yes, what do you do for each one? It's up to you. That's why I said it. Find somewhere you can see yourself. Both hands up, both hands up, both hands up. Good. All right, now, like I said, hands right back, moving up here. Next situation we can use that axe kick, not that axe kick, that inside-outside crescent kick, is to move our hands, move our opponent's hands. So, just like we do, we should have our hands behind our back, not kicking. I can see you guys. You guys have to have self-control. All right? When we're doing this crescent kick, it's also to move the hands away. All right? Just like in number 2, that's what the one in number 2 is being used for. So I'm doing the crescent kick, moving the hands away so I have an opening for my lunge punch. That's what's happening. I'm moving the hands out of the way, step forward, lunge punch. So when I say go, 5 times on each side, you're moving the hand. You guys are going to have to visualize because obviously we can't do this with partners. You guys are going to be facing towards left or towards front as long as you can see yourself in the mirrors. Crescent kick, imagine where your hands would be up, pushing to the side, and then lunge punch towards the middle. 5 times on each side, hands up. Let's see it. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and crush it. So imagine how you're going to be when you're sparring. That side. So if I was sparring you, I'd go. Keep your hands out. Endurance. So you watch the front kick, slow kicks, and then raise it up now. Lots of endurance.
You're going faster this one, but when you're doing slow kicks, you go.
Yes, because it's different. That's building the endurance. No one can like hold it up there forever. And when you're sparring, you're not going to hold it out that slow. It's going to be like that. We're just doing it slow right now. You're welcome. All right, ready? 5 times on each side. Ready? And go! And reset. Only a couple of us listen to directions. We're doing a lunge punch with the crescent. So you're doing the crescent, step forward, lunge punch as well. Just the first part of the combo. Ready? Hands up. Ready? Restarting and go! There you go. So crescent, lunge, crescent, lunge. Alright, and everyone step towards the front side. Now, like Olivia said, it's kind of hard to hold up our kick that high and go all the way around like that. And I'm going to show you guys the slow kick to build up your quad muscles. The quad muscles are here in the front. That's what we use for our front kicks. That's what we use for our crescent and axe kicks. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. Everyone hands up towards the front. Here we go. We're going to do the suppressors right on time. So, we're going to pick it up. We're kicking out low. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then raise it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then bring it back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, obviously I don't expect you guys to be able to kick and raise it up to your head level. It's a little crazy, right? So, kicking out low. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just like that. So I want everyone to do that just twice on each slide. Make sure it's not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slow. Take your time. Ready? And go! Good. Hello, we're going to be getting started here in a second, Roman. Getting started in a second. There you go. Twice on each side, just twice on each side. We're out of time. Ready. Finish this up. All right. Awesome job, guys. Cut the attention. If you still know, still do it. Okay. Here we go. Hands right back. Announcements. Super fast. Make sure no one. Announcements super fast. First things first. Make sure you guys show up 15 minutes before class, even if you're on Zoom. Remember, my Zoom guys, you guys got to be here 15 minutes before class for warm-up that we have before class. All right, and then same thing, 15 minutes. Stay after for leadership. Stay right after this for leadership. You guys can start bringing in homework to the karate school because we have stripes here, so you guys can start to do that. Make sure you guys, if you guys are outside, wear tennis shoes, no flip-flops. All right, because we're going to be in the grass or in the road. We're in the grass today. Next one, we are closed July 3rd, July 4th, and the 2 days, Friday and Saturday this week, 26th, 27th, because we have brown, red, up test. So it's a big test, and we won't be having classes Friday or Saturday. Next one, summer camp. If you guys are interested, we're starting the week we get back from the July 3rd and 4th break. So we're starting July 6th and going through August 14th. I'm awesome. August 14th. All right, so if you guys are interested, you can talk to us and we'll get you guys signed up for that. I believe that is it. My brown rays, you guys should have got that invitation for, or not an invitation, an email about what you guys need for the test Friday and Saturday. So make sure you guys are ready for that. Question. Where do we need to go? Where did you, I'm guessing that you didn't see the email. It's Broomfield Open Spaces off of Sheridan. With the football field there, it's got the 4 huge soccer places. Big open space. So we'll be there. Okay, you're welcome, man. All right, here we go. We're going to get bowed out, and then we're going to get rocking and rolling with leadership. Country attention. Bow, Chrissy. Face the flags.
Yes, sir.
Bow, Chrissy. And position.
Sir.
Hands by back.
Yes, sir.
Black belt creed. As a dedicated student of the martial arts, I live my life by the principles of black belt. Modesty, courtesy, integrity, perseverance, self-control, and dominant spirit, sir. Loud proud position. Sir. Mile high karate is the best, sir. Awesome. All right. You are free to go, man. You are free to go. Grab your shoes. Trey, you're free to go as well, sir. Everyone else, hold on tight, except Roman. We're going to get you outside or in a private group meeting for leadership here in a second. So hold off tight. My level 3 guys, you guys have a quick sip of water. Meet me back here.
I hope I have my Bible.
Here we go. Level 3, if you have your binders, you got people being proactive and doing it before ask. Grab your binders if you have them here, so I don't have to use our board. Yes, ma'am. There you go. And I might be up here as well. And then obviously my guys at home, just watch. Check it out.
No excuses. Yeah, no excuses. Hi, Zoom. I'm trying to find the pen.
I don't know why, but I was
Hello, Josh. I couldn't find the pen.
Hello,
You need a
Josh.
pen, really? Yeah. Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Josh is like, hello. I am now muted. I cannot talk to you. Hello.
No, man, you go ahead. Oh, sorry.
Ouch.
Connor, what are you doing?
Ouch.
No.
Righty, guys. Let me go down to chapter 10, because that's the chapter we're on, right?
Oh, yay.
Chapter 10!
Last one.
And then, Nicholas, wait 1 second, and Roman will, as soon as we're able to get you guys started to warm up, we will. We still have technically a minute. Same with you, Tate. Hold off this thing, we'll get warm up as soon as possible. Here we go. Oh, I'm looking for my friend. Oh, it's hiding. You hit it. Look at that.
I always saw
Hit
the
it.
SS out.
All right. Yes, he hit it. Look at that. Hit it too much. All right, let me find where he put the book. I mean, the
Oh, wait,
pen.
by the way, did you get
Oh,
what?
we found one part.
A what?
Let me find the second part. Yes, ma'am.
We're about to give Jaden a paper today as well.
Jaden, oh my gosh.
Hello.
Jaden, come on. Let me find the extra markers.
Okay, that one.
Okay. Big marker. Very good.
That's actually the right one.
Oh, did I get I did? What? No way. Where does Mr. Morris hide his expo markers on? Where does he hide them?
The cabinet.
Cabinet? I don't think so. I don't see any in here. I have blackboard markers.
Okay.
What is this? Why do you erase that?
Yeah, with Gabby.
What?
But now I don't go for next year. So you
Wait, what?
Alright, here we go. We're finally ready to go. Yes, for one.
No, I told you I was like a small person. No, you're not. You're shorter. Well,
Alright. Here we go. Alright, zero voices. We're looking up here. And then, if you already have one, you can just follow along. You're not going to spat out the answers when you have it. Just follow along. We're not going to do the guessing. Alright, always follow the SSL rule. They say because training is fun and enjoyable to them. This is the big goal of every class. Class is fun and enjoyable. Alright?
That's why I'm still here.
Yes, good. Alright, number one. Keep the students smiling. Hold on.
All right, Maverick, Roman, join the breakout room when you see it.
Smiling. I want to make sure I spelled that right. I'm not the biggest spelling bee. Yep. Everyone in basic, we're going to be getting into our breakout rooms here. Sorry. My bad. Let me scoot back. And then my guys on Zoom, you're not really writing anything down, so you just hear it. Rule number one, keep them smiling. Hi, I'm back. That doesn't mean on the outside. It means internally while they're working hard. So they should be, while they're working hard, it's important that they work hard, but they're also smiling. Right? They're enjoying their time while it's sorry.
All right, Maverick, when you say that join, I need you to join.
Oh, the second one. It means, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see the second one. It means internally. Let me write that down. I thought it was the second one.
You as well, Roman, join this breakout room.
I'm not going to spell it right, guys. Internally. It means internally. So that means, Connor, mask up, sir. That means
Mia, press join room.
they're not always smiling on the outside. They can be working hard, doing a form super hard, doing their combinations as hard
All right,
as they
Nicholas,
can,
join the room when you
enjoying
are asked here.
their time. All right, they're still enjoying their time. Next one, keep them sweating.
All right.
Sweating like when you're working out hard and you sweat.
Yeah, and that's
Sweating. So the idea is to have your student have an elevated
We're going outside, guys. We're going
the heart rate for a minimum of 20
All right.
minutes. But these guys should be working hard, moving hard, super fast. Alright.
We're going to go right over here.
They should always be moving, but while they're sweating, they should be smiling as well, enjoying the time.
sort of like the 3 hours.
Yes. And the last one, keep them learning. Hold on, I can't write like Mr. Morrison, sorry. Should always be learning something. Okay. Every single day, they should be going out of the karate school knowing something brand new, knowing something that they haven't learned before. Have you ever heard the expression, you learn something new every day?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
we should be using responses all the time, even during leisure.
I haven't played with well, sometimes like I learn everything. Like I learn everything.
I'm sure you learn something new every day and you just don't quite realize it.
Wait, is it in class?
Alright.
I think.
Alright. Last one. Learn to teach. Teach to learn. Yes.
I'm gonna teach.
Teach to learn. Yep.
I'm gonna teach.
Learn to teach. Teach to learn. So, every time that I teach you guys, I learn something new every day. I'll wait till everyone's paying attention. Right now, not acting like a fruit. And then they learn to teach. I learn something new every time I teach a class. And then my class learns something new every time that I teach them. Learn to teach. Teach to learn. It's very important that both parties learn something new every time. That's how both parties get better, and as a group, we always get better. Now, leadership thoughts. Think of a class where SSL, smiling, sweating, learning, was implemented. How did you feel afterwards? So this is your own answer. I want you guys to write that down. Go ahead, write that down. So I'll say it again. Think of a class where SSL rule was implemented. How did you feel afterwards? Answer that question. Go ahead, write it down. Write it down.
Good night.
Write it down. Go ahead. Sorry? Oh, just hold on one second. I've read it. You're good. Hold on for 1 second when you have those answers. I want to hear some answers from people as well. I want to hear some answers. Not just, oh, it felt good. I'm not asking for one of those answers. Or it was fun. I want to hear something more.
You're level 3. You guys should know that by now.
Cool. Ooh, we got
guys
a
are-
lot of people today at basic.
Yes.
Sweet.
And you guys at home, you guys can also answer too. Think about how smiling, sweating, and learning was implemented in class and how you felt after that class. You got like 10 seconds and I'll start answering the rest of your question. Or answer, not question. Fine, alright. I know Libby, she's like ready to go.
Okay, it affected me for the rest of the day. Feeling good because I knew I worked hard.
Good. Affecting you for the rest of the day because you know inside that you worked hard and that you did what you were supposed to do. It made you feel good. Good. Any more answers? Good. Go ahead.
I just put down feeling awesome, cool, smart, super duper, and fast, and like I could do 100 backflips. I have about 800 more.
So very enthusiastic about how the class went and very excited for the rest of the day. Awesome. So, now you guys can take this and when we get back to helping out in classes, you guys can take these rules, smiling, sweating, and learning, and apply them so when you guys are helping out with the class. Alright, so make sure that they're always smiling, make sure they're always learning something. If you want to go by and fix someone, make sure they're learning something while you help them fix them. Alright, make sure they're sweating, make sure they're giving their best 100% wacko effort. Because I know you feel a lot better when you leave the Christ school giving your 100% effort throughout the day than kind of just doing things. Yes, it's harder to give your 100% effort, but when you're done, it's much more rewarding than just doing halfway.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Alright. One more thing before we leave. This isn't Brown Belt Review. This isn't Brown and Red Boot Camp. This is class. You wear your entire uniform during class. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
And as we specifically explained, oh, it's t-shirt day, so you guys wear your t-shirts. This is level 2 class, not brown red boot camp. You wear your uniform. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, stand up.
Sir.
Come on, defense. Bow. And you guys are free to go. You guys are dismissed. Have a great day, guys. Have a great day.
Wait, oh my, look at that. That thing is still in there.
That's funny.
That's funny.
Yeah, and then guys on Zoom, just head on out.
Mr. Church.
Oh, Carter. Okay, yes, sir.